I performed this poem last year when we were still in this time, 16 days of GBV awareness. Um, it's an imaginary piece where a young girl, is raped by her uncle, and this is an uncle that is helping home with where I'm from a poor family, and so nobody will ever believe me because he's the uncle of integrity, the man of his word. I was 14 years old when you started undressing me with your eyes, hugging me so tight and whispering to my ears that I have grown. I'm getting to be a woman. I had just stepped in the teen box when you couldn't hold your pervert self. Somehow it was time for your bond and my father's to grow deeper, that you started spending long nights on our porch. I remember that smell of a cigar that made me run to my room so I couldn't get touched by your filthy hands. I don't know why, but somehow my dad trusted you with me, that he left me with you every now and then, and that's when you introduced to me the game. The game, you called it, huh? You said it won't hurt, but you lied. I remember you forcing yourself inside of me, and that scream when my flesh was torn. I will never forget, not that I wish I didn't. So the game would be played every time you were around. And not until I told my dear sister when I visited for holidays. So we ran to the hospital, and only God knows the trash I had gotten from you, all the STDs that existed, you mentioned. You ruined my life, you good for nothing old rag. I am sorry if I'm being insolent and disrespectful, but you told me nothing less. You were supposed to be my uncle, a protector, one that I ran to for a hug, but you became the monster I ran away from you when I saw you in my sight. And the portrait my parents have of you, one who always puts bread on our table whenever the night is going to go with empty stomach. I mean, how will I even bring this to their face? The hero, huh? The man of his words, huh? I should be buried with thee to the grave. So you said when I told you of my sickness, you make me sick, and I promise you, if I don't bring you down, someone else will. And if I don't, Kalma will. I hate to hate, but I hate you. Yeah, my imaginations go crazy sometimes. So there's a piece called Love that I wrote for someone, but then somehow I realized that it could be a bit entangled with this kid who grew up, with such trauma. So it's about a girl asking for love but warning her lover of her childhood traumas. Love. You know I love you, that's no question. And you say you love me too, and I believe you. But see, I have childhood trauma and I should warn you about. I will need that reassurance once in a while, to be honest. Not because I doubt you or don't trust you, but because it is what it is. I have abandonment issues. I have issues that I fear men. And for a couple of days, I will need you to say it. I will want you to remind me that you love me so much, and that will not be enough. I will want you to tell me why, and you will never leave me. I will need you to remind me that you're here to stay. And those days when I think I'm being too much, those days when things don't seem right, I will wish you put me closer and told me that you can handle me, and that all will be well, and that my trauma is something that you love me for, and you understand me. I promise I'll do exactly that. Because, baby, trust me, I know. I know that self-sabotage sometimes comes with me, the package. Insecurities will wake up from all the corners of my world, wondering if I ever be a whole. Since my childhood was torn by trauma, that place called a heart in me you dwell in will be tempted. Tempted to create imaginary thoughts that I am alone when you don't pick my calls. So yes, I'll ask what I did wrong, and when my messages don't turn up unanswered, those days you forget to play your favorite song on our long drive back home, I will pause and ask you if everything is okay, because that's how we are, people with anxiety. Now I know some will call it toxic, and yeah, your guys and my girls might see as it possession, obsession. I am obsessed with you, and leave me alone for a day. I'll be gasping for air, and yet a call or a text would have saved the day. But trust me, I will wait. I will wait because apparently my childhood trauma told me enough about patience. It told me enough about humans. It told me enough about old men. It told me enough about my brothers and cousins and those people that I am supposed to be calling uncles. Trust me, my childhood trauma taught me enough about patience. So my deep thinking of a personality will go into the negatives of the possibility, and only you will bring that serenity. I am very loving, so be assured I'll give it to you in abundance. And you want more, and if you want more, I will give. See, something about us afraid of being left behind, we will always want to be with you. And when I say almost, I mean all and all that you might need and those that you might not need. So bear with me when I seem clingy and not trusting enough. I will often want those nights of just me and you alone in a dark room, but this time with assurance that it is me and you in a dark room, but not some person dragging me to rape me or touch me inappropriately. See, even a shadow, even a shade for it scares the hell out of me. For cuddles I've yearned, but chasing and rapings and beatings I've received. Allow me be my comfort place, and I will live to love you. See, one thing about us with anxiety is when we love, it is truly love. We will live like we are in a spell. We will love like we are enchanted. And we will dedicate our lives to making partners happy. Don't say I didn't warn you. I'm the little girl with childhood traumas, so love me right. Thank you.